Hi friends, welcome back. I'm Alpaca with Budget with Alpaca. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you found us. Normally, we are a budget channel and we talk about my budget, our savings, and things like that. But today we are actually going to be doing a diamond painting. If you have seen some of the other videos, I'm not sure exactly the order in which some of the most recent videos have been getting posted when this is posted. But in any case, I am a moderator for a group called Year with Yuumei. It is on Facebook, and it is a year-long diamond painting event that was created by Nati over at Life with Nati, and it started January 1st and goes through December 31st. In that, we also have a smaller mid-year event, which is called May with Yuumei, and that is where it is a 2-month event where you start a new canvas. You can start a new canvas if you prefer, and then you finish it by the end of June. So from May 1st to June 30th, and then you get entered for the ultimate grand prize, which is a $25 gift card from Diamond Art Club, as well as a signed Yuumei art print. Super excited. I love that for you guys. I'm so excited to be able to see that. And then we also have a lower grand prize. It's not really lower is probably the wrong term, but it's more like a regular grand prize. So there's 2 tiers. There's the ultimate grand prize, and the only way to qualify for that is if you have completed the 2 largest canvases by Yuumei, which is the Sea Star Mermaid or the Plant Delivery, from between January 1st and June 30th, or you have started a new canvas beginning May 1st and you complete it by June 30th. Then we have our other tier, which is the regular grand prize, and that has lots of different prizes in it, but one of the other prizes is other not signed prints by Yuumei. So super excited, along with a bunch of other things that are still to be decided, still to be announced. One thing I know for sure is a gorgeous Kiki pen, which I am super excited to see who gets that, because that is absolutely gorgeous. And then a bunch of other things. So I am so excited for this event. I have been waiting and waiting to be able to kit this canvas up. I am working on Lo-Fi Cali Girl by Yuumei, and it is hands down my favorite kit from Yuumei, and from Diamond Art Club, that, from what they've created out of the artwork that she has released so far. So, with that being said, let's jump into this. Each week on Sundays, Nati and myself are going to be posting these WIP Chats. In this case, this one is clearly I'm kidding up because I never finished it from the last time that we had our Facebook, our live on YouTube, on Nati's YouTube. So I've got to finish that today, and then hopefully the next one will be all done and I can actually start placing some drills, because I do hope to get this one done by June 30th. Yeah. So, that being said, just a little bit more about what's going on with these videos. We are doing weekly videos instead of weekly lives, and we'll be having giveaways in each of the videos. This video in particular does not have a giveaway, but it will have a code word somewhere in the video. So if you stick around to the end, and you can locate that code word, then you'll use that code word down in the comments, and that will help enter you in for a couple giveaways. Nati sent me the list of giveaways, and I'm going to be very honest, I completely forgot to write it down, so I will put that in the description, as far as what this week's giveaways are going to be, and then we will announce the winners next week, in next week's WIP Chat. Nati has her own giveaway that she's doing, and then I have my giveaways that we're doing. The code words are different, so you can't come to my comments and use her code word, and you can't go to her comments and use my code word. That will not get you entered. You do have to use the code words in the appropriate comments. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I might be missing. I think that's it. You just have to use it in a sentence. So yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this goes, and let's jump into it. Like I said, we are going to be kitting up, so it's going to be a little loud. I apologize. I will maybe in editing try to figure out how to get the crinkling sound not so crazy, I guess. But yeah, so how is everybody doing? I have had a crazy busy month already. What day is it? I don't even know. I've been so busy with everything, just life and family and work and things. So yeah, I just am looking. It's so loud. I am looking for. So I have one of those 3D printed drill catcher things that I can put on top of my Elizabeth Warden. Is it Warden? I always want to call it Elizabeth Warren, and I know that's not it. But my EW, containers, I have like a little gadget that I can use that helps put the drills into the containers. Words are completely losing me right now. So I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna look for that real fast, and I will be right back. Okay. I found it. It wasn't too far away from me. I just couldn't see it because my room is a disaster and I need to clean it desperately. Eventually I will get there. Right? I have just so much that I still need to do. But anyway, I'm super excited, you guys, for this event. I am excited for everything that Nati has planned and everything that our sponsors have had planned. Everything is looking so cute, and I seriously cannot wait to see how you guys react to the different prizes and things like that. So, and I can't wait to see what canvases you guys choose to work on. Oh, that was the one thing that I forgot to say. So if you, sorry, the crinkling is very loud. I'm so sorry. Okay. So that was the one thing that I was going to say. If you do not want to start a new canvas, you don't have to. However, if you want to be entered into the regular grand prize, then you do have to complete at least 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters of the canvas that you're working on or that you choose to work on. There is no specific size limit. So, you could theoretically do like flower buns, and if you finish it, great, then you are obviously entered. If you started it in May or in June and then you finish it by the end of June, then you would be entered into the ultimate grand prize. But if you just like say, let me see, where's this one? So this canvas is 89.9 centimeters by 60 centimeters. So if I only completed 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters, which I think is like, I don't know, what is that? 3/4, maybe a little less, then I would qualify for the regular grand prize, but I would not qualify, I would not qualify for the ultimate grand prize. So that is the one caveat for qualifying for the regular grand prize versus the ultimate grand prize, because I know that a lot of people have their own canvases that they've been working on diligently, and they may not want to put that on pause to work on a new canvas. And so that's our way of saying, like, you don't have to do that. We just ask that because of the types of prizes that we have, we just ask that you get at least 50 by 50 done by the end of June. So keep that in mind. But yeah. Oh, shoot. It's been so long since I've had a kit up, and I just realized that I forgot my stickers. All right. Hold, please. Okay. Got the stickers. Oh, shoot. Which one was that? Oh, no, friends. What did I just do with that? Did I throw it? Hold on, is this it? I think this is it, right? 3809? Yes, okay. It's been so long. I was like on, not only was I on like a budget video hiatus, but I was also on a diamond painting hiatus for a long time. I don't know, I think I just got kind of burnt out. Like, I'm sure some of you understand that, but I did a massive one for my mom, and I worked on it like 24/7, it felt like, and I just got burnt out by it, and then I had to do another one for my sister, and I haven't even like really gotten that far on it. I started it in January for the Year with Yuumei event, and I barely have touched it. And part of that is because like I'm burnt out, but like the other part is also that I've been, you know, trying to get my own products set up for my shop and trying to get all of that launched, because I do have, you know, some items that I want to be able to offer to you guys for this event, both that are budgeting related and also maybe not budgeting related necessarily, for those of you that maybe aren't interested in like budgeting but still want to be able to participate in some of the things that I am making in particular. So I've just been really busy and haven't really had any time whatsoever to get like anything done. My therapist asked me if I ever had time to just relax for 5 minutes, and I was like, yeah, when I'm asleep forever. She didn't like that answer, but I thought it was funny because I'm always busy. I'm always on the go, you know? The static? I feel like the static in these bags, hopefully you can see this. I feel like the static in these bags is not great, but it is kind of tamed with this little 3D guy that I use. Because, if I can get it. Oh, that was loud. Only issue is that then they get stuck. Normally I would blow on them, but I don't really want to do that with this mic because it's already loud enough with the crinkling, so. There's still some left in there. Come on. And the worst part is that, like, I know that I probably won't need those 3. And also I'm pretty sure I just dropped like 1 million of them. But I don't like to not have all of them. You know what I mean? I think this is like my least favorite part of doing the kits, is having to kit up. Like, if I could have somebody just kit up for me, that'd be great. I know it's super relaxing and like, but I don't know, for me it takes forever, and my patience is not that strong, and they get everywhere, especially because of the static with them, so I think that's what drives me crazy the most. And so then I have to like, see, I have to like pick them up to make sure that I get them all, and make sure none of them are hiding anywhere, and then I inevitably find a bunch after I have already, you know, moved on to the next one. And the best part is when the next one is like a similar color, and then you're going, well, wait a minute. Is that the right place? Is that not? What's going on here? So, in any case, oh dear, oh dear, oh no, oh no, no, dang it. And then you have that because it's staticky. I know there's tricks to like dealing with the static, and when I'm not kitting up on camera, I do use them. Like I use the blowing method, where you cut it open and then you blow into it and then kind of shake it around a little bit. I do use that method, and then I also will use the dryer sheet method, which I have found works pretty well, but I don't like that it kind of makes like the cases kind of look dirty and dim a little bit. So I don't know, it's just kind of a personal preference, I guess. But I also, like I said, I don't want to do it on camera because it would just be loud, and it's already loud enough. So yeah, so this is this is it. This is what we're doing. Let me know down in the comments what you guys are working on, what you guys chose to work on for Year with Yuumei, and if you have done multiple canvases, what have you chosen to work on for May with Yuumei? Is it different than what you are already currently working on? Are you a serial starter, or are you somebody who likes to work on one WIP at a time? I will say that I personally do not like to have multiple WIPs open. This canvas is the first one that I have ever had another WIP like already opened and started when I started this one, because, well, yeah, no, that's true. I had to think about that for a second, because I did have a decoded Detweiler that I was doing back like 2 years ago, and then but I ended up putting that one away, and like by putting it away, I mean I didn't touch it for like a year, and it got destroyed by my cat trampling all over it, so I had to throw it away. But that's okay. I will get it again eventually. But in any case, what I was saying is that what was I saying? Words are hard when you're filming and you're like trying to be entertaining, without really knowing like what does that even mean, and then your brain just like completely shuts off and decides to go into like buffer mode. Oh, WIPs. So yeah, so I don't typically do multiple WIPs. My brain can't handle it. Surprise, surprise. But this one was different because like I said, I'd been waiting for the right time to pull this one out since it came out for Cyber Monday. And so yeah, so I'm really excited to get it kitted up, and I'm really excited to start working on it. I'm not the fastest, why can't I get this on? I'm not the fastest diamond painter, so that's why I'm like, hopefully I will get it done by June 30th. I have 1,000,001 things that I've got going on, between work and the shop and the budget videos, and then this as well, plus kids and life in general. So hopefully I will get it done. If not, then at least hopefully I can get the 50 by 50 done. That's required because that would be really cool. I'd be really sad if I didn't. Hopefully these weekly WIP and chats will help with that, right? So that's the goal. The goal is to finish it completely by June 30th, but the second goal is that if I can't get it completed, that I can at least get the 50 by 50 portion done, so that I can be entered into some of those fabulous giveaways, because I am super excited for them. I think they're going to be really amazing. We've got some amazing prizes to give out, and yeah. Shaky shake. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I will... Maybe I'll do timestamps. I don't know how to work that. Why did I do that again? I did the... Oh, darn it. This one. No. I keep throwing the wrapper away before I know what sticker I need. Oh, darn it. Okay, hold on. This one? No, that's the one I just did. Not that I just... Anyway. I have like a whole... Oh, it's this one. Okay, good. I have a like trash pile that's in the drill's bag, like the bag that the drills are always put in when they get shipped from Diamond Art Club. So when I open them, I dump them, and then I just throw it into that. But I gotta remember to put the sticker on. Maybe I need to do that first so I don't forget, right? That would be smart, eh? Alright, let's see. So I'm looking for... I like to do it in a particular order. I like to do like the bigger ones first, the bigger bags first, and then move on to like the smaller bags. So that way I know that I'm using the right containers for the right bags. So that's what I am doing at the moment. Do you guys have a particular way that you like to kit up that makes it a little bit more, I don't know, maybe enjoyable or easier for you, for your brain to handle it? So I know that I've tried to do it in other ways, and it did not work. It just made things more chaotic for me. I could not think properly. I couldn't figure out what it was I was doing, and then I would realize that, you know, I used like, you know, maybe like a medium size container for a smaller bag, and then ran out of the container sizes that I actually needed when I did get to like a larger bag that needed that medium container. So then I would have to basically redo it all. So I've learned my lesson, and now I make sure that when I am kitting up, I am starting with the biggest bags first and going that way, so that I don't keep running into that issue, because I did not like that. Alright. This was $4.98. I have to kind of move these containers around a little bit because I definitely don't have them like where they need to be. Oh my gosh, there's drills everywhere. Jeez, Olu. Alright. Okay, next one. We are gonna do this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab, before I forget, because I didn't do that last time, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab this sticker and put it on there, so that way I can just get rid of the bag and not worry about it, because I realize that I'm not doing that, and that is also causing some issues for my brain. So, yay. Right. Oops. Oh, that is trash. All right. Ah, I love this blue. It's so pretty. So pretty. These out of here. Oops. just like, they don't want to move. Get out. Where are my tweezers? Oh, that is something I think I was talking about as well. Like, I am super slow at diamond painting, and it's because I use tweezers pretty much exclusively at this point. I love my tweezers. I get them. I actually order custom tweezers now, and one of our sponsors is Susy Gorman from Susy's Creations, and she creates resin, ceramic tipped and regular tipped tweezers, and she has them, you know, available. I believe she does weekly drops on Saturdays typically, and her tweezers are amazing. I absolutely love them. I have a whole bunch of them now, and I also have some that are inspired by Lo-Fi Cali Girl, which I will be using when I do start working on it, and this is gonna keep popping. And then I also have some that I use for my flower delivery. Why is this not working? Am I doing it wrong? Have I been doing it wrong? Does it just hate me today? Okay, whatever. I also have some for flower delivery / plant delivery that I absolutely love. And then I have another one for duck bath, which is not a Yuumei kit. I think it's art by Julia, and a new one just came out with kitchen ducks, I think is what it's called. I missed it. But Yuumei came out with a new art print with Diamond Art Club this past weekend and completely destroyed my no-buy. As of right now, it is still available, which is really surprising, but I am super excited to get yet another Yuumei kit. It's going to take me forever to get through all of the Yuumei kits that I have at the speed and rate that I am going at this point. But that's okay. I'm okay with it. It's a hobby that I enjoy, and it brings me a little bit of peace of mind and comfort and relaxation, and that is why we do it, right? So, I think it's all of the bigger bags. Oh, here's one. Ooh. I didn't do it again. I didn't put the sticker. Dang it. I keep forgetting the sticker. Oh, a couple more stragglers. Come on. Oh, darn it. Dang it. There it goes. Okay. Alright. And that was 817, I believe, right? Yes, okay. 17. I like these reds. They're always so bright and vibrant. I like them a lot. Oops. All right. Sometimes when I'm feeling like ambitious, I will try to organize my drills by color. It does not last for very long, I'm not gonna lie, because it gets out of order very quickly, but it's always fun to look at it when it first, comes together. I haven't done it in a while. I'm not doing it right this minute, but I don't know, maybe next time I'm on, you will see it in a more colorful, rainbow type sorting method. We'll see. We'll go ahead and do 815. Oops. drop any? No. I did drop one red, but I don't know if that was the 498 or if that was the 817. So that's why I have not picked it up, because I don't know which one it is, because those ones were super bright colors. And so I just, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's fine. I don't think missing one will be the end of anything, so should be okay. Let's see. Trying to like kind of feel them by weight to kind of get an idea of which one I want to do next. I think it's gonna be, I think most of these up here are like the tiny bags. Just double checking. This one's kind of heavy, so maybe that one. This one. That's a little. Oops. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna move on. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. I'm so sorry. I hope you are okay and your ears are okay. If you're listening to this on headphones, I apologize profusely. Hopefully I've been able to figure out how to quiet it down in editing, but I'll be honest, I haven't edited a video in quite a while, so I'm not holding my breath for my editing capabilities there. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. This one. I'm gonna move the trash down. Do 740. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the sticker because I kept forgetting again. Oh my gosh. Maybe. It doesn't want to release. Release the Kraken. Okay. Every time I grab this, I think that it's got a drill stuck in it because it kind of like has a jingling sound to it. I haven't quite figured out what piece it is that's making that noise, but there is no drill in it, so that's fine. That's all I care about. I just want to make sure that I'm not, you know, transferring a drill to the wrong spot unexpectedly. That was nice. I don't think that one had like any static in it. Oh, that's kind of nice. Or at least if it did, it didn't have it like it wasn't affecting me, which is great. I love that. Love that for me. So we'll do 606. How many colors are there? Oh, there's 80 colors, so we're getting there. We are definitely not halfway through, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's all about timing, right? It's all right. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta like sweet talk it a little, you know? That's what I have to do with my husband's car. His car, like the ignition, what on earth? Oh, dadgummit. That one did come from that one. His ignition switch doesn't work properly. So when you put the key in and then you turn it on, and then if you try to turn it off, it doesn't turn off right away all the time. Like sometimes it will, sometimes it'll turn off and it's just fine like it's supposed to, and then other times it will literally just sit and then you can't, like I don't even know how to explain it. Like the battery is still running, the car is off, but the battery is still running, like so it's on but it's not running, I guess is what I'm saying. Like the engine itself is turned off and not running, but all the lights and stuff is still on, and you can't get the key out. And it's gotten a lot worse here lately, and I found that when I would get really angry at the car and like, you know, badmouth it, which sounds so silly because it's an inanimate object, but when I would, like literally when I would, you know, yell at it or be like, you know, this stupid car, it would take forever. I mean, I'm talking like I would be sitting there for probably 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes trying to get this stupid key out of the ignition. And when I started being nice and being like, "Ah, you're my best friend, car. Like, thank you for letting me out." No joke. Like now, it's like a 7 out of 10 times that I'm able to just like turn it off, no problem, without like just sitting there and waiting for forever, and it works fantastic for me. So that's just, you know, maybe that's what I gotta do with these drills and not badmouth the static, and then maybe it will like me and be static free. Alright, so that was 517. Go ahead and close that so I don't spill them. So yeah, so I've been talking a little bit. I have, if you were in the live that we did last week, would have been the 26th of April. I had to think about that. If you were there for that live, was it the 26th? No, it was the 27th, I think. It was a Sunday. If you were there, we did have a fantastic conversation with Yuumei. She was in the chat and she was answering a bunch of wonderful questions and talking with everybody and just having an overall great time. And during that live, I did kind of talk a little bit about and show off some of the things that I have created for this event that I'm super excited about. I also did film a video earlier that the intention was it was going to be out before this one. Hopefully it is. I'm not 100% sure on that because of editing, and like I have a lot of videos that I am... No! Straggler! Get out! I have a lot of videos that I am behind on and that I'm trying to get caught up on. So hopefully I can get them all edited and, you know, ordered and put out. This one has to be out. on the 4th, it has to be out. So if you see this one first, like, it is what it is. But in any case, I do have some products that I am going to be launching, and the intention is to have the shop open and ready to go by 4 p.m. But I'm going to be real honest, and I don't know if that will happen or not, just because I've been trying to get everything completed and done. So if it's not, I apologize, but I will have it up this week. I will have it up here in the next couple days. I do know that for sure. I just, like I said, I'm not 100% sure because once I'm done with this, I have to edit everything, and then I have to get everything scheduled and set up and posted, and then also we'll then have to finish taking photos of all the products that I'm going to be offering so far, and go from there, and then figure out prices, because that's still like the one thing that I still have not figured out, and that's bad. Like, I should be on top of it, but I have just been insanely busy, with just literally everything. So in any case, I apologize. I know there were a couple people that were asking about how to get some of the different cards, like I think it was the bingo cards. Let me see if I can find them. I have them over here. Yeah, so I know some people were asking about the different bingo cards. So we have the, let's see, there we go. So we have this one, the Save with Yuumei, a Save with Bingo, a Year with Yuumei, and then that's the blue version, this is the purple version. All of the versions are different, they have different amounts, they have different orders that, you know, just like a regular bingo card, you're not going to have, you might have some of the same information, but it's going to be in different spots. It's not going to be identical. There's a yellow one, and then is this, there it is. And then we also have the pink one. And so this is for like overall the whole year, and you can basically start it whenever. There is no right or wrong answer as to when you start these, and they are on a heavier cardstock that I have been printing them on. I was trying to look. I think these ones that I have right here are the older paper, but then I switched over to like an actual cardstock, 4x6 cardstock that I can print on, and that has worked out really, really well. So in any case, it is super thick and I like it, and that is the ones for savings. And then I also have another one that is, if I can get it here, that is geared towards non-savings. So this one is, again, it's going to be, I don't think I have them all here, but it does have the same 4 colors. It has the pink, purple, blue, and yellow version, and then they're all a little bit different. And it's just kind of a fun way to, you know, track your canvas progress and how you're doing with your Year with Yuumei. And then on the back it has sort of how to play, and then there's also, if you complete the card in its entirety before the event ends, you'll be entered to win a giveaway from myself, Budget with Alpaca, and Craftsperations, which is Natalia's shop, and for you'll be able to get some budget goodies and diamond painting goodies, and that's just sort of our way of saying thank you for participating and joining us for this amazing event. So yeah, and if you want to start from January 1st, so that just means that, like, you know, let's say you pick up this card, I don't know, next week, say you purchase it and you get it next week and you want to start using it, but you want, you've already done like 5 canvases, because I know some of you guys, have moved super fast. So let's say you've already started like 5 canvases, you've already completed some, so then you can go ahead and cross off the ones that you've already done. The ones, you know, if you've completed a canvas with an animal, if you've completed a canvas that has no 310 drills, you can do that. The one caveat, the one thing I will say is that this is a Year with Yuumei bingo, so it is intended to be used with only the Yuumei kits. So that being said, like, if you purchase this and you were going to use it for like your other kits, that's perfectly fine, but the intention is that it's used with the Year with Yuumei event. So maybe I shouldn't say it's perfectly fine, but like I don't know. In any case, it is meant to be used for that event. So like, you'll see, you know, do you own a Yuumei canvas with more dark tones? Have you left a review for a completed Yuumei canvas? Have you started a new Yuumei canvas? I just couldn't put Yuumei in all of these because I felt like that'd be redundant. So in any case, I'm super excited about these. I think they're going to be super cute. I can't wait to see you guys playing them and checking them out. And these will be available soon. This one is not the best rendition of it because it is just like the printing on this one is different than, this is the original one that I did, and then I actually changed it, as you can see here, and made it a little bit different. So in any case, those are the cards that some people were asking about, I believe, and those will be available this week. I just am not confident if they will be up tonight, if they'll be up on May 4th, or if they will be up like the Monday or Tuesday after. So look out for a post in the Facebook group, the Year with Yuumei group. I will post once I do have that site up and running. I've been a little behind trying to get it finished and trying to get everything done. I've been waiting on a couple things to come. I have some new, maybe not some, but I have a new like 4x6 game, savings game that I created that's for the May with Yuumei event. It's not necessarily for it, but it is in kind of the same general theme of it. And then I have like another 4x6 that I'm working on as well. I really like the 4x6 because oh man, I probably should have put that in a smaller container. All right, that's okay. Sorry. So I really like the 4x6 cards because it's really easy to print on them and to ensure that they are printing correctly. But I also like other sizes, and I will be making things in other sizes as well. I have a lot of things that are in the works for smaller sizes, larger sizes, and like a much bigger size. But it just takes, oops, that was very loud, I apologize. It just takes time, trying to make sure that I've got everything that I need. And then I've got to try to not watch like any YouTube videos because I love to watch, I'm trying to, my goal is to eventually be doing my own art for my shop. Right now I'm using Canva, and then some of the things like my alpaca, that's, my mascot. My mascot, I made that myself in Procreate, and then I just transferred it over to Canva to create the logos and things like that. So some of the things like I have created myself, but a lot of them are just, using Canva and using the tools that Canva has given me, and I really like that, but I would like to be able to explore more of my own art. So yeah, so I don't know where I was going with that, but in any case, I will be having more things coming out for Year with Yuumei, and then I will be having like an actual full shop launch. I think I'm still trying to decide how I want to do this launch. I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to do like kind of a partial launch and have it set up where only if you have the link that you can purchase. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of playing around with that. I'm sure Nati would tell me to just go for it. But in any case, that's where we're at, and it's fine. I just want to make sure that I get everything set up and done the way that I want it to be completed. I also have been working on it on Shopify, which is completely different for me. I had originally planned on launching on Etsy, and I changed my mind, and so I'm doing Shopify, so it's just kind of a different tool. It's something I'm not really used to, so I'm trying to make sure that I have everything set up, especially for my international friends that might be interested in some of the things that they will also be able to order. I know with the tariff situation, I just have to kind of see how that goes and what's going on with that, as far as if physical products are doable for international folks right now, or if I have to wait, since I am in America. So yeah, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that as well. I am planning on doing some digital, like I am planning on offering most of the items as digital products as well. So I just have to, again, figure out how that works on Shopify. If I have to, like, I just have to figure that out. So that's kind of where I'm at right now as far as why I might be a little behind on getting the shop launched. I do want to get it launched. I want to get it set up by no later than like Wednesday of this week. I keep pushing the date back, and I know that's not good because then, like, you know, if you keep pushing it back and you keep okaying it to get pushed back, then you're just never going to get it launched. But like I said, I haven't felt ready yet because I haven't had everything that I needed, like for that little 4x6 game. Like I didn't have all the things that I would need to be able to send it to people, and just, yeah, so hopefully Wednesday at the latest it will be up. I have the reason why is because I have a very particular scratch off card that is going to be offered, and it is a countdown. So it's got 12 items. Let me see if it's near me. It's not. I can see it. It's like all the way across the room. But it has 12 scratch offs, and it is a countdown to the end of May with Yuumei. So, you know, there's 8 weeks. You scratch one off each week, and then there's 4 extras that you can try to scratch off and see, you know, how much you're going to save. And so that's why, like, I do want to make sure that I get it out, because I want you guys to be able to, for those of you who do want the budgeting tools, I want you to be able to have that. You know, it doesn't mean that you have to follow it by that. Like, you don't have to do it in the 8 weeks or whatever for May with Yuumei, but that is, like, kind of the way that I intended it to be used. And my intention was to have the shop up, like, a week and a half ago. So, you know, best laid plans and all that. So, here we are. In any case, yeah, I think that's it as far as, like, the shop news. Trying to think. I love fairy dust. Sorry, I'm getting ready to kit up the fairy dust. Where are we? Here's my camera. I love it. It's so pretty, especially like on the darker colors, because you can really see it, like, really pop. Like, if I could get a kit with, like, the only special drills were fairy dust, I would be so happy. Don't get me wrong, like, I like the ABs, I guess, like, I like how pretty they are, but they're a pain in the neck for me to, you know, put on the canvas. Although, I will say, with between Susy's tweezers and Nati's putty that she has, ABs really haven't been that big of a deal. If you guys don't know, Nati does make her own pens. She turns her own pens, and then she also creates her own putty, and she specifically tests her putty with AB drills. That is the only drill that she will test it with, and if the putty pulls the AB lining, the film off of the AB drill, or if it sticks to the AB drill, or any other kind of situation, she will throw the whole putty sample away and will start all over until she gets it to the perfect quality, where her quality control test does not fail. And I absolutely love that. I think that, you know, I don't use putty very often. I don't use pens very often, but when I do, it's Nati's, because I absolutely love it. And it smells good too. So definitely go check her shop out. That is Craftsperations. And I believe I was trying to think of the store link. Is it Craftsperations store shop? I don't know. I'll have to put it in the description. And I'll also link Susy's because, again, I absolutely love her tweezers. And if you are a tweezer fan, but you don't like ABs and you have not been able to successfully grab ABs with your tweezers, highly recommend the ceramic tipped tweezers because they work phenomenally with AB drills. I cannot promise that you'll be able to do like a multi-placing with those drills because I don't know, I can never multi-place with ABs anyway, but they are wonderful. So yes, I highly, highly, highly recommend those two shops. And all of our other sponsors as well. And I will make a list in the description of all of the sponsors that we have for this event because there's so many and I don't have the list in front of me right now to be able to go through it all, but we are so thankful for each and every one of them that has their own diamond painting tools and accessories and fun things that they have made specifically just in general, but also specifically for this event. It has been incredible to see all of the different ideas come to life from them. And it's been wonderful to see them embrace this mid-year event as well and to be open and accepting to the idea of making other items for this part of the event as well. So very, very happy and so thankful for all of them. They are all truly amazing and I wholly recommend that you reach out or that you go follow them and check them out. And like I said, I will make a note in the description of all of the sponsors that we have for the event and where to find all of their shops because they are all phenomenal and they all deserve a shout out. We are getting closer, I think. I don't know where I'm at here. Let's see. Also, I normally will cut off... I don't like this. I will normally cut off like the 26 thing, like these numbers here. I will normally cut those off and just keep the symbol and the TMC number. Sorry, I zoomed in a while ago, and so now I think that I've basically been off camera since then. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. In any case, that's all right. So I think we're gonna do a little bit more and then I will probably wrap it up. I know you guys have been patiently waiting and I'm sorry, I will not lie. I might have forgotten that there was supposed to be a code word. And I don't mean that like I don't have a code word. I do. I got busy. I got, distracted and was talking. So if you have been listening this far, thank you. I appreciate you. I just noticed that I just happened to glance up and see like how long it's been filming for. So I am going to zoom out because that is way too close to my hands. So I apologize. In any case, if you've been following this, thank you. I appreciate you. I, again, will try to figure out how to do timestamps and then maybe it can help you a little bit with finding the code word. But if you are still here, I appreciate you. And I think for our first code word of this amazing event, this mid-year event, we are going to do thankful. Because I am so thankful for Nati, for her creating this event. I am so thankful for all of our sponsors that have generously provided the giveaways the prizes for the giveaways that we are going to be doing, and I'm just so thankful to have all of you as this community grows and continues to grow, and I am just very, very thankful. So that is the code word. So down in the comments, you will just use that word, thankful, in a sentence. You can let me know what you're thankful for, get prepared for Thanksgiving, right? That's like 5 months, 6 months away still. But just use it in a sentence and let us know. I'm super excited for this event, you guys. I'm super excited to be doing this and to be chatting with you each week. If there's anything that you want to ask me, if there's anything that you want to talk about or you want me to talk about in the next video, please don't hesitate to ask. I will do my best to answer any questions that you may have, and then I will also announce the giveaway winners next week in the WIP Chat. So yeah, I think we've been going for quite a while. So I think I'm gonna end it here because I was gonna keep going, but I think I'm gonna be done because I'm still not anywhere near being done with kitting up, and I'm hungry and thirsty. So I think we're gonna end it. Thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for being a part of the amazing community on Facebook with us in the Year with Yuumei event. And if you have not joined that event, I will link that also down below in the description if you are just stumbling across this video, whether you are a normal budgeting subscriber or you are a diamond painter that just so happens to find this on your what does YouTube call it? It's not really a For You page, but just on, like, you know, while you're scrolling through videos. I will link that for you guys to check it out. We would love to have you join us there. And that's it. That's all. That's all I've got. So, until next time, I will talk to you all later. See ya.